may or may not make this work. Read the phrase or the sentence, whatever it says.
It's the end of one phrase.
Yeah.
Hair. No, not hair. It's a wig. A black.
Wait. Hair. No, not hair.
No, not
so,
hair.
So it was something, and then it was something that wasn't something.
End of another phrase.
See, this explains the comment, because first it was hair, but not hair. And your name is? Serena. Serena, you and I are going to try and experiment in sort of cross purposes. And it involves this deck of playing cards. And I'm going to try to send the name of a playing card to you, from my mind to yours. And at the same time, you are going to try and send a card from your mind into mine. Okay. And we're going to try and do this without anybody getting hurt. Now, the only thing I want to avoid here is I don't want to have us think of the same card. While that would be very impressive, were that the intent of this demonstration, it would be confusing in this circumstance. So don't tell me what card you're going to choose, because that obviously would make it too easy for me to figure out. But let's do it this way. To avoid the same card, do you prefer red or black?
Red.
Red, all right. Then you will send a red card to me. And therefore, I will send a black card to you, and we won't be thinking the same card. Now, the other thing I want to make sure is that nobody later on says, well, she just helped him out. She said whatever he said, and she agreed. So we're going to commit ourselves in writing. All right, and I brought these two little pieces of paper and a pencil so that I can jot down the card I want to send to you. You can jot down the card you want to send to me. Later on, we can prove that we didn't fudge anything just to help each other out. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, do you want to write your card down first or second? Because someone's going to say there was a procedural.
I'll do it first.
Okay, you're going to go first. And I'm sorry, which piece of paper did you want?
How about this one?
Okay, because someone later might say, oh, well, you know, he gave her the special piece. All right. Jot down the name of the card you're going to try and send to me, and then we'll fold up the piece of paper so that nobody gets to see it quite yet. All right? Okay. And to make it really simple and not take 3 hours, you can just write down the number and the letter. So in other words, if you were thinking of the ace of spades, you could write an A for ace and an S for spades, or the two of spades, a 2 and an S. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Go for it. Don't show them, because they don't deserve to know. Okay, did you write it down? Yeah. Fold up your paper and set it on the table, because that's the evidence that'll prove whether who's right or not. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to write down a card for you, and I'm not going to show you mine either. All right, so I'm going to put mine over here. You can tell mine is the one that's all scooched, and yours is the one that's so neat and lovely. All right. I'm going to divide the deck approximately in half. That's about as close as I'm going to get tonight. Anyway, I'm going to give you half the deck. I'll keep half for myself. All right? Would you take the cards behind your back? Don't drop them. It slows things down. But take them behind your back, and take these behind my back, and I'm going to shuffle mine. You shuffle yours. Okay?
Okay.
Now pull out a card, just at random, and put it face down on the table in front of you. Okay, and I'll take the rest back. All right. Now let's recap. Everything has been done fair and square. We've both done the same things in the order you said to do them. You made the choice about color. You made the choice about who went first, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I was trying to send a card to you, and I was trying to send to you 10S, the 10 of spades. And you were trying to send to me Q heart, the Queen of Hearts. All right? Okay. So those were our target cards. The 10 of spades and the Queen of Hearts.
There's no way that they're there.
Well, turn off the cameras and we'll just stop. No, you have to understand something. This isn't just a demonstration. This is an L&L tape. And at these prices, there's the 10 of spades. There's the Queen. A little mystery with 10 mysterious envelopes. They are not only mysterious, they are also color coordinated to the rest of my ensemble. And I'm going to give these to you and ask you to mix them up, shuffle them. Don't peek inside, we'll get to that later. Each one contains something of great interest, or at least I hope it will be. But for right now, all we care about is that they are thoroughly mixed, and thorough indeed is the job she is doing. When you're satisfied that they're mixed, bearing in mind that all these people are waiting on you, hand them back. Okay, I'm going to divide these into two groups. I'll deal them out thusly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we'll put one here, okay? And then again, the same kind of, that feels about right, yeah? Nice and neat. And you get to choose whether I take the first envelope from the pile to your left or the pile to your right.
To the left.
The left, all right. And I'll take another envelope from either pile you say.
To the right.
From the same pile. Okay, and I'm going to put, you said to the right, but you pointed to the left. I'm sorry, is this where you wanted?
No, it's right here.
You changed your mind. Okay. You have to coordinate what you say with what you point, or they think you're lying. All right, I'm going to put that right down there. Left or right?
2 from the right.
Both from your right? So you want one from here and then another one also
Yes.
from here? Okay. And for you, how about you make the same
I'll
choices?
take one of each.
One from this side and one from this side? All right, we'll put those there. And for you?
Both from my left.
1 and 2, yes? Okay. And that leaves these two so that we've paired them off according to your say-so, because the last two were according to what you'd left. All right? Let's take a look and see what's inside these mysterious envelopes. And the answer is we have a rather oversized card, and in the other one is another oversized card, so we'll leave those there. Would you take a look inside those envelopes and make sure there's nothing extra in there, just the 2 cards I removed? And we'll do the same thing over here, getting another large card from here and another one from there. And you can take a look in those. And we'll do over here much the same. We'll shake out the first, and we'll shake out the second, and we'll let you crawl around in there. And let me see, there's one, and in the, there we go. There. Take a look in there. And in the last set, I'm getting winded. There we are. And for the benefit of the camera, we'll show you inside that there's nobody home. All right, everything fair? The envelopes are otherwise empty, and we have paired off their contents into these 5 pairs, according to your say-so every step of the way. So let's take a look and see what we've got. This pair consists of a bright red circle and a bright red circle. You're applauding on faith. You're applauding on faith because, after all, they could all be bright red circles. However, as it happens over here, we have a green square with a green square, and over here we have wavy lines in blue to match the other set. Over here, a black cross with another black cross, and finally 2 yellow stars, perfect all the way around. I would like to teach you a curious little game with an intriguing history, quite an old history. It goes back about 1,000 years to the Heian era of Japanese history, and a game that was played in the imperial court. Now, the materials they used for this game were quite exquisite. A bag made out of silk brocade. For today's purpose, we'll make use of this, a little bit more economical. And also, they would use beautiful precious stones that had been ground and polished into a perfect condition. Well, these are actually stones from a children's board game, and I believe they're made out of glass. There are 5 of them. 4 of them are made out of white material, and 1 of them is made out of black material, and that's where the game gets its name, because the name of the game is Kurotsuke, which is Japanese for black moon. Intriguing, no? Here's the way the game works. It's really very simple. I'm going to take the stones, yes? I'm going to shake them up in the bag. And I'm going to give several members of the audience the chance to take one. And the object of the game is to try and guess who gets the black moon, you see? So, with a nice shake there, let me ask you, if you would, reach inside, take one out, but keep it in your fist so that you don't see what color you have and not